We're having our last annual talk session today with Gilbert, the
Yes.
CEO from CM.com. Welcome, Gilbert.
Thank you very much.
You're already for 25 years in the telecom industry.
Yes.
So please tell us a little bit, what is CM all about? And give us
Yeah.
a short introduction.
Definitely. Today we are at Mobile World Congress 2026. We've been here for many years, and we started out in the beginning with selling text messages. So that's our core product back in the days, helping companies to reach their consumers and their visitors by a simple text message. And that's how we grew as a company. And nowadays in 2026, we do a lot more than that. We have multiple channels, for example, WhatsApp, RCS, and we added a nice technology with AI, where we can also influence the content of the message and make sure that agents tell the right story to consumers, for brands, for example.
Okay, so basically kind of creating this whole new experience for customers. If they have, we all know those messages where you say, where you start talking to a computer and well, they're not really talking back.
Yeah. That's the chatbot age. Yeah, and that's now replaced by the
Exactly.
agentic AI
Yeah.
age. Yeah, and not only the content we try to improve with agentic AI, but also with the tools that are happening within this conversation. For example, maybe you want to check somebody's identity.
Yeah.
Are you really above 18, for example? Or if you want to buy something and you want to pay, and you click on a button and you can go into a payments flow. All these extra elements that make the agentic conversation truly agentic commerce, and that's what we bring to the show today.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very interesting. I work myself quite a bit with ChatGPT and other language
Yeah.
models. So what I find always is that it's still not always trustable, the answers. You know, sometimes it just gets it wrong, or I don't know, sometimes I have the feeling ChatGPT also had a busy day, so it's not so happy to answer me with my difficult questions.
Yeah.
How do you deal with that in a product that you have?
Yeah, so the customers that we work for, they really like the fact that we tune the whole conversation towards their knowledge base.
Okay.
So the knowledge base, of course, for ChatGPT is quite broad. It's trained on a lot of broad data. Within the knowledge base that we use within our Halo product, it's curated by our customers. So we exactly know where the answer is coming from. We can also look back in all the conversations and then trace back, okay, what kind of knowledge made you say this, dear agent?
Yeah.
And then we can improve per answer, like, oh, next time you have to say this, or next time please say it in this way. So that helps. So you are in control.
And to get to know like where the AI agent got it wrong, is there still then a human component in that? If they're not happy with the answer,
I
in the end you will be handed over to a customer support person, a real person.
Yeah, I think it's always smart to have a human in loop when necessary. So indeed, it can be an escalation towards a human, but it doesn't happen that often anymore. Most of the time, the human in the loop is in quality control.
Okay.
Just looking back to all the conversations and checking if everything went well.
Yeah.
You see, when customers start for the first time, they open up their service desk towards the AI, maybe just for 2 hours in the evening, and see what kind of conversations are coming in, how the system reacts. And then everything goes well, and then we're there to do it in the afternoon for 2 hours, and then 3 hours, and then in a few weeks you see that the system gains the trust of the customer and the consumer to turn it on full time.
Okay,
interesting. And then it's not only during the day, of course, but also in the evenings and in the weekends.
And because you can train an AI model, how do you prevent it from learning new things by being the AI agents? Is it preventable? Like, do you have to do a reassessment every now and then to check if it's still answering in a proper way?
Yeah, we made the whole software like this, that we have certain guardrails in place. So there cannot be injections of wrong things there. Okay. So it has to be very safe, because if people are talking with a brand and they get strange answers and they take a screenshot of it, it could be bad publicity, of course. Yeah. So from the basic design that we created for Halo, there's this control was the most important element to build in, and that's there. So
interesting. Yeah. And are you doing this now in one specific sector, or doesn't it matter? Can any sector that has a sufficient amount of data becoming your new clients
Yeah.
to start working with your AI agents?
It can be any type of sector, actually. Everywhere where there's repetitive work,
Yeah.
for example, at service desks, we can help them. We did the Formula One, for example, in Zandvoort. We got 13,500 questions coming in
Oh
for
wow.
people that wanted to go to the Formula One, like can I bring my umbrella? Can I bring my dog to the Formula One? All these questions that you get. We used to do that with a lot of people, and now Agentic AI did it. Or
Yeah, that's
recently,
amazing. Yeah, I know you guys do a lot in the events industry
yeah,
as well.
yeah,
So I know indeed.
true.
I have had a small startup in the events scene one time before COVID came.
Yeah, yeah,
And I know indeed one of the biggest challenges of large events organizers is this huge amount of questions that you receive.
yeah,
So like here we are with GSMA. I know they have a shitload of questions as well.
yeah.
Have you already discussed using Agentic AI or Halo, your
Yeah, of
products
course.
for them?
I think, yeah, that would be a nice use case.
Yeah.
Recently, what we did was also a very cool use case is the Team NL house for the Olympics.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, fantastic.
Also,
Yeah.
a lot of things happening, programs that shift. Maybe there's an athlete that needs to get a medal. So yeah, we also help them with agentic AI system
Okay.
to answer all incoming questions, and that's very useful.
Yeah, fantastic. So, and you're here with an amazing stand on the corner on the left side here.
Part of the Holland Pavilion. Also feels like a Team NL house, actually.
It does, it does. I feel the same a
Yeah,
little bit. We have this amazing people with us, more than 300 in total. If you calculate also the startups, it's 4 years from now. So
Yeah.
it feels indeed like a bit of literally a Holland house.
Yeah, Holland house. Yeah.
We have to get Heineken maybe on board next year as well.
No, we're very, very happy to be part of. I think it's
Yeah.
it's good to work together as the Dutch industry to show the world what you can do.
Absolutely. Well, that's what I think also of CM. You know, it's one of our prime companies in the world. So I'm really happy you're part of the whole Dutch
thank you very much.
experience as
Yeah.
well.
Yeah.
And so do you have already one highlight? What was your highlight so far of the past 2 days?
Well, it's so the whole market gathers here in Barcelona this time of the year. So it's very interesting for me to listen to all the big tech companies, and yeah, also to check if our strategy is fully aligned with what's happening in China and in the USA. And well, I came to the conclusion, yes, we are aligned.
Okay.
So
Oh, that's very
already-
good. I was just wondering,
Yeah,
indeed,
yeah,
like,
yeah.
but do you also get the inspiration of like where do you want to go next? Like, is there anything like you've already seen that you're like, oh yeah, this will be maybe a direction you might want to see us talking about next year?
Yeah, well, I see a very cool development in agentic AI voice,
Okay.
where the experience is really human-like. So what we introduced at the show is, for example, if an AI needs to think for a few seconds and have to look something up in a database, now we play some kind of a voice sound, like somebody typing on a keyboard or somebody asking you, please wait a moment.
Yeah.
And this gives a really human way-like interaction if you have a conversation with a AI via voice. So that's a very nice step already towards more human-like experiences. And yeah, ask me again in a year. I really think you cannot see any difference anymore or hear any difference anymore if you talk to a service desk by AI or
Yeah,
humans.
it's quite. On one hand, I like it a lot that it's that case. On the other hand, it's going to be quite creepy as well. I see so many robotics, and you know, we're just at the verge, I think, of this tipping point where we will see not only AI but also robotics entering more in our day-to-day life.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah, I'm quite surprised that I don't see that many robots around over here. I guess there will be a time in the near future where we think back, when we talked about it, there were no robots, and now there are a lot of robots. Of course, that's the next big wave. In 10 years, it's quite normal to see
my
them
God,
all around. Yeah, and
I see it everywhere. So, but no robotic plans at CM.
mostly at my home. I would like to have a
Okay.
robot to do the dishes. Yeah.
Yeah. To put it in the dishwasher machine.
Exactly,
at least.
exactly.
No, absolutely. All right, so we're kind of closing off a little bit. What is a takeaway that you want to give to the audience, or where should they? What is exciting, and maybe to visit at your booths? What do you want to share as a last gift
Well,
to the audience?
in general, it's important to go to these fairs and go to these conferences. I always say, that a desk is a very dangerous place to sit at. If you're always behind your desk and think you can create strategy and think that you understand the world, that's very dangerous. The best way to really tune your company and the way forward, which reality is to walk around, have conversations with people, drinks at the bar. Well, we are at the bar.
Yeah, exactly.
And I think that's the best advice I can give to get out and about and learn where we are. And that gave me a lot of ideas already by 2 days of being here. And happy to go back home and make every idea reality.
That sounds very good. We're happy to have you here and looking for another great few more days to
course.
come.
Thank you very
so
much.
much. Applause also for Gilbert.
Thank you.